up, guys? It's John Mascarello from Side Hustle Experiment. I hope you're having a great weekend. If you're new to the channel, I'm a six-figure Amazon seller. I also sell on eBay, and I mainly sell books and media. And today is Sunday, so I basically kind of recap the week, what happened, kind of share any tips with you that I learned along the way. So let's get into it. Before we do, if you could please subscribe to the channel and like this video, it would mean a ton to me. I do a lot of reselling content. I'm always open to ideas and suggestions. Just shoot me a DM at Side Hustle Experiment. So this week, me and the helper got through another 11 Gaylords of books. Um, it was a decent batch. I don't have the final numbers yet. The lister is still listing, but I think about 100 or so, maybe 120. I ended up putting aside for merchant fulfilled, so I got all those listed. We now have a somewhat merchant fulfilled process in place. It's still very we're still figuring it out. Basically, what we're doing is we're scanning using scanning software, and basically whatever comes up more. So if it's, even if we're going to make like a penny more selling on merch fulfilled, that goes into one pile. And then if it's going FBA, that goes in another pile. Then at the end, I'm going through and I am deciding whether or not I'm going to send it to Amazon or merch fulfill it. Usually, I really want to send books to Amazon that are going to sell quickly and almost instantly. So even if I can make more merchant fulfilled, like if I'm going to make 50 cents or $1 more, I'm sending it FBA to kind of boost my sell through rate. Um, but if I'm making like $2, $3 more merchant fulfilled, then I am going to merchant fulfill it myself. We did, let's see here, I wrote this down. 34. We sent out 34 merch fulfilled orders this week. Again, don't really have like obviously I am picking all the orders. We did get Scan Lister set up and we are using it to print merch fulfilled tickets. Basically, it's hooked up to the Rolo printer that we have, and it's using shipping labels to generate a ticket. It would say like A001 and then A002. It just prints out. It has the condition and the name of the book, and it has been a lot better. Um, it's so easy to find them, um, but I do have other ones where I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. They are from two batches ago. They're in order, but it's much harder to find, even though they're in like some kind of order. So I don't know if I'm going to take all those down and relist them with tickets or just let it go and kind of struggle through that and just make sure everything else has tickets. We'll see what happens. It is kind of a pain because I'm doing the listing and the ticketing of the books. I might have the helper start doing that. I did think about bringing like the merch filled books to the lister's house, but then it just creates a lot of headaches, especially if we have to ticket them. Um, so it's not like terrible how it doesn't take that long. I mean, you're not putting labels, you're not. It's actually pretty quick. So, but eventually I might have the helper help me do that. Um, so that's merch fulfilled. One of the big things this week is I had the helper start helping me with eBay. So I'll link to that video. Let me just make a note of that. So they did like kind of the initial research. They looked up the books. Basically, they would just copy and paste a spreadsheet, what search terms they used, and then put a link next to it. And all I did was go in, click on the link, and see what was there. It went really smooth. I really liked the process, and definitely, uh, maybe I'm gonna have them start creating the actual listing. Get into that. We listed 30 items, which is a lot. Usually for a batch, we're looking at like 15 to 20. So we got 30. Um, there was hopefully or potentially a $325 book in there. It's an old cookbook. Um, I listed it for $4.99. There are no other listings, so I'm most likely looking to take an offer on that, but you just never know. It's from the 1800s. Um, but yeah, the helper's been doing a really good job putting stuff aside to sell on eBay. He definitely has an eye for older stuff that might be valuable. So I do think we will probably start listing more on eBay. Um, so I might have to actually look into maybe getting a part-time eBay lister as well. Maybe they come in, I don't know, once or twice a week, maybe once a week, and they take all the pictures and maybe finish all the listings. I would probably still do all the initial research for now. Like the helper would do, like put all the links. I would go through and finalize the listings, and then someone would come and take pictures and add the pictures to the listings. We'll see how that goes. I kind of have to work through that. Like, do they use their phone? Do I get a camera? So I have to figure out what the best process for that would be. Um, so yeah, we listed 30 things, approximately worth $2,200. I mean, obviously, it'd be great if we got full price for everything, but I usually do take offers just to keep things moving. Um, and I kind of look at it as extra money because we write off the cost of all the books through the ones we sent to Amazon. So that is that. What else happened this week? We Yeah, that. Oh, the Amazon restock limits. Mine went down 1,300 again. I made a video about this yesterday if you want to check it out. Basically, like I said in the video, I'm basically done talking about it until Amazon comes out with what they're looking for or how we can improve it or whatever because I don't know. I feel like it's not helpful to the community just to say, "Oh, my limits went down, they went up." Like until there's some guidance, I'm just kind of gonna do OA and yeah, still do books, still do 10 to 11 Gaylords a week. I'll have the helper really focus more on that um, while I do OA. Hey guys, the video got interrupted, so I am just going to pick up where I left off. So the last thing I want to talk about is we got a bunch of equipment this week. We got a cart. We actually got two carts. Basically, we'll be putting books in there, winners, and also things that we set aside for the kids' books. This is going to be so much easier. Usually, we're putting things in like these black containers, and they're really heavy to carry. So now this will be so much easier to have almost everything on wheels now. So that's exciting. We also got another cart that we're gonna use. It's almost like a supply cart that we're gonna use for organization. We're gonna put like all the tape holders, post-its. Like I feel like we're always like looking for something. So now that's all gonna be on this cart. So coming up for this week, let me see what I have here. So I am going to switch it up a little bit. So for goals for this week, I really want to start exercising again. I've been working a lot. I kind of let that fall by the wayside. So I want to exercise at least 3 times this week. I want to find 10 OA items to buy. And I want to write out my business goals, revise them now that, I'm going to be doing more OA. Things are going to change. It's not like, oh, I want to do a truckload a week. Um, yeah, that's no longer the goal. So I want to update those. And I do want to like maybe take an hour or two to kind of just like sit down and reflect and really take a look at the business and be like figure out what I'm enjoying doing, what I'm not enjoying doing, what's working really well, what's maybe I don't want to do. Just kind of get a read like that, especially when doing the new goals. That's probably a good idea to do first. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments. What are you up to this week? Do you have any goals? How did your week go? Love to hear it. Talk to you guys soon.